Hello. Welcome everybody to How May We Service You, the podcast all about service industry and all of our service stories. Today we have the lovely
Gina Ray. Hello.
And these lovely, beautiful ladies.
Hello, my name's Cheyenne O'Shea. I'm from Essex. Don't laugh at me, girl. Just because I sound different.
She's not Adele, but I swear she's our version. And who is this? Who is this lovely lady?
I have no idea. Who am I? I'm Roxy Brooks. Hey, guys.
Did you lose your mind?
Roxy Brooks.
You know what? So your name. So say your name again.
Cheyenne O'Shea.
Because you might have said it too fast for them to understand you. Because I didn't. I called her Cheyenne O'Hare. But I think it was because I was looking at that wig, and I wanted that hair. You know I love wigs. I have like 60.
Really?
I really do. I had a
That's
story.
a Mary too.
I get drunk and I buy wigs on Amazon. I do.
Let's get drunk tonight.
It's amazing. I'll buy one by the end of the show. It's fabulous. So anyways, guys, I am so excited to be here with these lovely ladies. Let's start off our show with the shot because it's been a day, honey. It has been a day. Daddy's been driving all over the place. God bless. I say it was rough getting ready today, but I don't know, honey. I didn't have to,
Chin, darling.
I didn't have to
Chin.
do hair and nails and look so gorgeous like you ladies. So. Ooh, that was delicious. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, ooh, a little Espelon.
No.
My land.
So
It's a
country.
new bartender. It's fine.
So we had Roxy on the show before. This is her second time on. We had some technical difficulties, and lo and behold, we had them again.
You have your first mute show.
It was the first. That's all we heard in the background. So Roxy was just like. And there was nothing happening. So
What a bonus. What a bonus.
So we're happy to have you back. Thank you, Roxy, for doing this. And
my pleasure.
and you brought your friend. So again, so I want to hear a little bit more about you and what's going on in your world, Miss Cheyenne.
Well, my world is a little bit crazy. So I live in just outside London. Most of my performing is in London, and of course we've got the Drag Race UK, which has just been announced.
That's amazing.
I know.
Which Drag Race is one of the biggest things out there right now. Even the straight people know what Drag Race is.
I know.
They do.
They're stealing our thunder.
They're trying, aren't they?
Yeah.
But that's okay. We still win.
It's when they start using our slang. I just don't know how I feel.
Oh, I know. You see, you hear so many people calling people Shug and Honey and Girl now. Mary Queen. Yeah, it's all right.
I always say like the black culture and the gay culture run very hand in hand when you talk about people stealing stuff. I'm like,
very
what?
parallel. Very parallel. There, you know,
Yeah.
it's like that. Ooh, math. Ooh, what happened? That drink got me smart. Anyway.
You did say parallel. That was
I did.
deepish.
I don't even. I
Alright.
think it's because I had to park like that earlier today, and it was a fucking mess. Thank God my car has it beeps at me and shit.
She has parallel park, bitch.
Oh, I get it.
I had to parallel park it. I'm still mad at myself for doing it. Anyways, so Drag Race. So UK, that's insane. So tell us about that.
Well, it's going to be so interesting how it is because UK drag performers are just so different. Like
They're bitches.
Yeah,
They are so bitchy.
We
Yeah, they
are. Sometimes we are. You're going to find them more later, bitch.
I love it.
Yeah, it's just going to be so different. Like our level of drag is so different, and that like we've got a lot of trashy drag. A very old school.
Like the
pantomime
campy
day.
stuff?
Yeah, but
Okay.
kind of like the I don't know, not so polished makeup, but every drag is relevant. So it's like
Got it.
It's kind of opening the doors for a lot. There's a lot of different characters on this season, on the first season of Drag Race. So I know a lot of them, and I'm rooting for quite a few of them.
My favorite is Bag of Chips.
Bagger! I work
my
with Bagger.
God.
I love Bag of Chips.
We're going to talk about that because that's going to be a great segue into our first segment. But that's amazing. So, Drag Race UK. So, how can our viewers find that, and what channel will it be on? Can they watch it on YouTube? Can they watch it on what the internet?
Well, if you go onto my YouTube, I'm going to film it and put it on there. So just click subscribe.
Your porn.
That's how you do it.
Did you say
No,
porn?
no.
Did you say PornTube or porn?
YouTube,
I'm on them all. I'm on
Texas.
them all, honey. I'm on them all. I'm on them all.
Oh, perfect.
But yeah, going back to Bag of Chips, what I find really funny is they've just gone to DragCon in New York.
Yes.
They've been announced there.
Yeah.
And she had this headpiece, which was in the UK a bag of chips. But you guys, the chips ain't chips.
What's a bag of chips in the UK?
It's a bag of fries.
Like fries,
It's a bag-
right?
Oh, a bag of fries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fries.
Oh, so I bet a lot of people didn't get it.
Exactly. This is what I'm thinking. I didn't make that wig. I make her wigs, but I didn't make that wig.
Okay.
And it had a bag of chips on the side. But
Fries.
in the US, it would look like a bag of fries. So I'm wondering, is there going to be some sort of confusion there?
Oh, absolutely, honey. I'm stupid.
They're gonna call her. They're
Stupid
gonna
baby.
call her Bag of Spuds.
Yeah, they're like, oh, why does she have a bag of fries on her head? And
Hey,
her name's
Bag of
Chips.
Spuds. You're doing great. Idaho.
Oh,
Idaho
and it's
potato?
bag chips.
Bag of chips.
Yeah.
With the
Baga.
Z.
Yeah.
Okay, baga.
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
my
it.
favorite thing with her is I was in London, just, touring around, and I was in the gay district, which is the
Soho.
Chinatown, Soho,
Yep.
yeah. And I was going past this bar, and I see a piece of paper, like just stuck to the window, like a piece of just random paper with bag of chips on it. That's all it said in pencil. Bag of chips stuck to the
And
front.
was that her promo?
That was her promo for the show, bitch.
That would be the
You know-
Admiral Duncan.
It was hilarious. That's
You
what it
know-
was. It
Yeah.
was hilarious. I was like, this is brilliant.
She
Just
sounds
pass by the
very
bar.
trashy.
Very.
Oh yeah, and her
But I love
accent
it.
though is from somewhere else. Where's the
Yeah,
she's from?
she is from up north. So she's very, very harsh.
I was like, wait, what is she saying? Is that
Oh.
English? And it was English. But I was like,
Yeah.
what is it? So
It's like
hilarious.
Eliza Doolittle when she went rogue.
No, Eliza would be more kind of like a posher London.
Really?
But she's up north. So, and then you've got the Vivian, who's from Liverpool.
Okay.
That's really hard to understand. And then you've got Blue Hydrangea, who's from Belfast.
Oh.
So she's,
That's in
Are there gonna be
It's in
subtitles?
Ireland.
Americans just think London is England. That's all they know.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't
No,
realize that there's
absolutely
still other
not.
different
So
areas.
you've got England, and then you've got the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
So it's
MI6.
the United Kingdom drag race rather than
MI6.
yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
No, I've actually been to London, and I love London. It's a great place. I was telling them earlier, we were talking about shots because we just did our shot, and in the UK they don't do shots.
No, we
like
do.
But we do. Like what we
yeah,
do.
it's
Like,
hard to get drunk in the UK. They had that rule. They had that what's it called? Like they have that like the little pour upside down, the little clicker, and the little counter.
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
the jiggers.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they
It
have
needs
those
to be
someplace
banned.
up north too. Yeah.
Where it counts how much alcohol you get. That is a tragic situation when you're really needing a good drink and you see them doing
embarrassing.
that and it cuts off for them and then they go soda, 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 and you're like, but I asked for a double. It's not a double.
But we will live longer than these people because we don't drink as much as these people. I get drunk here so quick.
My
so
auntie's
quick.
97 and she drinks every day. So
I mean, there you go.
my genetics are
my
running
grandma-
I have
strong.
sex a lot. Well, no, not really. I wish I did.
Sex is
That's the-
exercise.
right?
It is.
Exercise.
Absolutely.
I love it.
So shots are different there, drinks are different. But what? So you said drag race will be a little bit different there too. What are you excited about though? I mean, is there something excited for the season, or are you like other than rooting for your friends, or?
Yeah, I've got my friends that are on there. I've got Bagger, Something Wong. I know Something Wong is
Something Wong.
hilarious.
Something Wong.
Blue Hydrangea is a really good friend of mine, and I'm rooting for them, but I'm looking forward to seeing them create because
Okay.
I think that's something that's lost with the US one now is the fact they don't create as much.
Got it.
You know, they go on there, they know they're going on there, so they get all these designers to make all these things. And now that they're starting from scratch again within the UK, I feel like they're going to have to be sewing. Their seeing Bag of Chips sew is going to be hilarious. Hilarious.
She literally pieces her costumes together. I saw her like at that one that bar in UK. Which
in
one
the
was it?
Admiral Duncan.
Yeah, the Admiral Duncan, and she would something happened to her dress, and she just started like doing safety pins, and then she would just put on a random necklace, and then she was just hilarious. It was like her act is in UK and in England, their acts are not like shows here.
It's a lot different.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot
but one
different.
thing I'll say about like the US version is that it's really like platformed like designers and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like even my homegirl Cynthia, like all the designer friends are like now on another
Yeah.
level and like there's this big old runway thing. So I'm really interested to see like the contrast like you were saying
Yeah.
because people that can't sew, that try to sew, like I remember the first
Yeah.
couple seasons of Drag Race and you be like, oh bitch.
I know.
No.
Yeah, get ready for that shit again.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Well, we have a fun little game. Just next segue into
yeah.
our. So we have a little fun game. We want to know something about you, but we're going to give you 45 seconds. Actually, let's
45,
45 is good.
yeah.
45 good. 45
can
good?
get a lot of stuff out in 45
So we want to give you
seconds.
45 seconds to tell us the most you can tell about who you are, what this is,
Mm-hmm.
in 45 seconds. So we're going to start.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, you got it.
Damn microphone.
Those fillings. It's those fillings.
How many feelings? Oh my. Did you say feelings? I
No,
don't.
the filling in your mouth.
I'm just going to share that for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Roxy, we're going to start with you.
And
so,
I'm going to prompt you at 15 seconds, and then
Yep.
I'll say done.
Okay. Ready?
My anxiety. Okay, all right.
Okay.
And ready?
Set. Go.
Preacher's son. turned drag queen, bitch, New York City resident, just moved to Austin, glamour queen, hilarious, short attention span, short dealing with bullshit.
Church hair.
Church hair, glamour, funny, nice person, gives to charity. I don't know what to.
Favorite charities.
Oh, favorite Miss Hell's Kitchen.
Favorite lipstick.
A favorite Viva Glam.
Are you gonna get a Texas ID? 15
Ooh,
seconds.
I haven't done that yet. Thank you for reminding me.
What are those lashes?
Oh, she made them.
Yay! Is she up?
Favorite song to perform?
Little Mix.
Oh, 4, 3, 2.
I Like You.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, good job, Roxy.
Oh God, I'm sweating.
That
I'm
is-
like, it's moist on my back right now. I can't do these
I
things.
love it. I
Jesus.
love it. Okay, so we're gonna move it over to you, my darling. So here's the mic.
You ready?
3,
She's much better at this than I am.
2, go.
Sexy, British,
Yes.
better than her.
Oh,
Hot, kind of wet.
okay.
Sexy, pretended to be Jerry Halliwell's cousin and got into Kensal House to get a record contract and then got kicked out.
Who made your hair?
Me. Who done my lashes? Eye wigs by me.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I like you, I'm better than her.
Oh.
I dance, I sing, I have slept with lots of men. I've got loads of tattoos.
and I'm eyeballing
I've
one
got
right
my
now.
bollocks pierced.
What size are your boobs? Right there that you have
We
on.
bought the bra
just
today.
bought
We
them.
just brought the bra. I am
Five.
a 36. No, I'm not. I'm a 30,
Double D.
38C.
Time.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm
Better than
staring.
her.
I'm staring at your tattoo. You have Jim Holograms tattoo.
I do. She's my idol.
So I did makeup for the movie Jim and the Holograms. They did a flash tattoos. This stupid microphone. They had a global kind of press thing they were doing right before ACL, and I did makeup for all that stuff. Check out my Instagram. You can see I did some gem looks. I did some gem looks with them, so it was kind of fun. So this microphone sucks. I hate it.
You know what?
It's because you're here. This is because of you.
It happens
Roxy,
to me every time I'm on the stage. I don't know what's going on.
It's your microphone.
There's some kind of my
Badge-
loik or something.
We need to have a
It's your
Mexican.
feelings.
We need to have my grandmother, my mom, someone come and give
Sage
us
this place.
or like do
Yes.
like a bruja thing to get rid of this oho.
Bitch, I'll sage the shit out of this
Let's
place.
sage this.
It's not gonna work, trust me.
It's
10
this
years
microphone.
here, this sage
Oh my God.
is not helping.
Okay,
Is that number 2? That's number
it's
2, right?
it's number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2 sucks. Anyways,
Not all the time.
it might feel good when you've had to go all day and then you go number 2 and you're like. Anyways,
Lovely, lovely
All right,
feeling.
so that was good, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. That was amazing. Learned a little bit about you. You said sexy like many times, so I think.
Yeah, you-
So
In case you didn't
she's-
know, she wants to be called sexy.
She's definitely feeling herself, and I'm feeling her too.
I'm ready to mingle.
I love it. All right, so we have a couple other segments as well. One we call Bar EDU, which we
But
talk about.
Before we get into
Ooh,
that,
before we get
Texas,
that.
we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks.
Back up
so
on that.
I need to know what you've been doing.
Oh my gosh,
real
we
quick.
do. We do this real fast.
Just real quick.
Work. Tattooed brows all day long. Just started doing lip blushing here in Austin, Texas, or in Buda, I guess. I'm doing lip tattooing, which is fabulous. So I'm doing that nowadays. Everything's going good. Other than that, work is just great. Filming. I might go to LA
Have
pretty
you
soon.
slept?
I did in July.
July is
In July.
Okay.
July 1st, I slept.
Sounds on my birthday.
Roxy.
You slept on my birthday, bitch? Really?
Absolutely.
I did. I slept on your birthday. That was it. Remember we had that cupcake and then I passed out?
Oh yeah.
It was fine.
Because I wanted red velvet and y'all brought me chocolate. Like no big deal. But
It's the same thing. Anyway. Big debate. Is red velvet the
It's the
same?
same color at the
No.
store.
I swore that red velvet was better than chocolate my whole life, and then I found out it was just chocolate with red food coloring.
Food coloring.
Don't ruin it.
Devastated.
You didn't know?
Devastated.
Yes.
No, I didn't know that, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, it's much better.
No, you just dropped that little.
Now
No, I actually I didn't know that till just now.
you didn't. Oh my!
I-
Did anyone else know that red velvet is?
Just,
did you do
yeah,
that?
Okay,
you knew that?
You knew that? Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that, and so when I found out, I was devastated, and they were like, "Dumbass," and I'm like, "You bitch!" So-
Hold on. How can that be true though? Because it's like a chocolate cake is brown, right?
Yeah.
So you put red food coloring with it, it would just go a darker shade of brown.
No.
Oh, and they charge more for it.
Yeah. No. Try it.
That's
I think it's
smart.
the icing they charge more for because that icing is amazing.
That cream cheese icing,
Cream
bitch, please.
cheese
That's
is
like
so good.
That's me going
It's
inside
amazing.
out. Inside
Okay.
out. Yes.
You're tucking
That was a
off.
very disturbing movie.
The
just in
penal tuck,
Texas.
that-
was a
I
very
heard that
like
hurts.
I just trim my nails
that was
too,
like
so it'll be good.
like a lesbian segue or
none,
like
of,
a,
none of that
kind
asshole flicks things where it gets, it hurts the hurts the butthole. Anyways, so,
I'm British. I don't want to hear this shit.
Okay,
I'm so prudish.
welcome to our show.
Yeah.
Sexy, not slut.
Y'all do worse things
Okay, I
over
have
there.
a question.
So.
So there
Okay.
was like this old school drag queen that was telling me that you could do a penal tuck.
Yeah.
And like, doop, upward.
Inside.
Is that facts?
Well, if you have a small penis.
Or
Okay.
I think, or if you're chubby, if you have a fupa,
Oh well, yeah.
an up, or is it fupa?
That's your
Fupa-
stomach, I thought.
Fupa's like,
Fatter upper
Yes.
pussy area,
That's
fatter
fupa.
upper pelvic area, maybe. So then, if you have a fupa, you can just shove it in the fupa. I don't know. It's like basically it's like a fanny pack.
Cheyenne's
Have you
like,
got one?
What
No,
is the show?
no, I've got a penis, but no fupa. No, not yet. I'm
Got it.
not that big yet. If I keep eating cupcakes, I will be. Anyways, next subject. we got a race. 8:36 is the time, so we've got till 9 o'clock.
My
so,
weekend.
Weekend.
Week, I started working at Crocker Bar in Houston.
That's what I wanted to talk about. That's where I was
Yeah,
going.
I think that's like a thing.
So
Yeah.
tell me about Crocker Bar, because again, you're a bartender. You've done this for many years here in
Yeah.
Austin, Texas. Now you're in Houston, so you moved to Houston. So a lot of people may not know that. So
Yeah.
if you're watching the show or if you're
I'm in
listening to the show,
Houston.
she's in Houston, Texas. But Crocker Bar, what is Crocker Bar, and where do we find that? Where's it
Yeah,
at?
okay, so to be clear, I still work here at Oil Cans. Obviously, I do this and I fill in and work Mondays, but I work in Montrose at Crocker Bar, new bar family. The guys are great. I am the only female there again, the first one again-ish. So that's kind
You're
of
the first girl there?
Well, the first one that's going to be sticking around.
Okay,
like, yeah,
okay.
Like
Well, we know,
making
we know.
an impact and like, yeah. Like,
That's our girl. Yes,
yeah,
that's right.
My homeboys, Aaron and Rito, have been like helping me, and then Tito is a bartender there, and he was actually my customer here for like 10 years. And so when I moved to Houston, it happened. So I've been doing that and all that.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
Your shirt says motherfucker. Fix this shit, Oil Cans. Anyways, that's right. I called him out. Anyways, your shirt said bar whore on it. Yeah, I know, right?
Crocker Bar, bar whore.
Bar
yeah.
whore. I love that so much. I was looking at your Insta, and I was looking at the.
Yeah.
Well, again, our handles are there. Follow us, but they're here. Yeah, it said bar whore, and I thought that was so cute.
It is
So-
cute. My mom saw it, and like people are like, well, what do your parents think of that? I was like, well, my mom just cracked up, and she's like, see you later, bar whore. Well, and then she was like, actually, you're like a madame, and I was like, that's right, mom, I'm a madame.
You know,
So that was
my
it.
mom said, speaking of cool moms, one time when we were little, me and my friends, we were probably like in our early teen years, and my mom left. My mom was the big Texas lady, big hair, red nails, big rings. She would fit on this panel very
She'd
well.
fit right in, right
Good
here.
old Southern
She
belle
would
dollar.
fit right in.
Yes.
She swears she never did this, but when she left one time when we were leaving and we were walking her with her luggage. She traveled a lot for her work, and so we put her luggage in the back of the car, and she rolls down the window and she rolls it down, and we go bye, and she goes later fuckers, and then rolls it up, and she drove as fast forward as she did backwards out of that driveway. My dad that's when he got silver right here, because he would just be like, it's not supposed to go that fast backwards, the car, but she'd just be like, woo! And so,
Please
yeah.
tell me that she was going to church later.
Yeah,
Is that what she's going-
always, yeah. No, she works at the church. She really does.
Hey, Jesus.
She does. Hey, girls.
In the name. Hey, girl,
proper
praise,
Southern woman,
Praise
honey.
you. Hello.
So if you wonder where I get my drama and I get it from my mom.
You get it from your mom.
She's amazing. I love you. Love you, Mom. She watches the shows. She does. So
Hi, Mom.
hey, Mom. Everyone say hi to my mom. Everyone say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
There we go.
Love you.
Give me your jewelry.
She has a lot of it, and when she goes, I'm getting all of it. My sister thinks she's not getting shit.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, yeah, I know. I want all of it. Anyways, and it melted down into a bodysuit. Beyonce. Anyways, this motherfucking thing. Okay, so our next segment.
Is that what you do when it's just not working?
When things don't work, I just shake them.
Wait.
Don't give me a baby. Don't ever give me a baby. Fuck you. Anyways, so we have another segment. We already know you're working at Crocker Bar. Let's finish it. I'm just like, it's good. We have minutes. Anyways,
let's just keep going,
Let's just
though.
keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bar EDU is a section of the show where we like to talk about things that either make you happy, whether because you're maybe not a bartender, but you are still doing a service in a bar or in a facility, and what you do is a craft, and it's something that people need to respect, I believe, because this is a work.
It's an art form.
This didn't take 5 minutes. So people need to respect that.
Well.
Bitch, I like her a lot. We're getting drunk tonight. Oh my God.
Don't you be on.
I'm
Roxy
so
like that.
sorry.
You
I'm
leave her alone.
so guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and give a disclaimer. If anyone sees me on the show tomorrow at Always Open, the other podcast I work on, I'm gonna be hungover as fuck because
The British like to drink.
Yeah,
bitch.
they're staying after, and I'm about
we're
to
staying
turn them
out.
up.
Okay, so I want to hear Mother. I'm just goddamn over this fucking microphone. Anyways, I want to hear.
He wants to hear.
Give me this motherfucker. I want to hear more about what you like, or if there's something that you like about guests that come to your show, or if there's something you really hate, like if someone grabs your wig or whatever. So what are some things you could tell the audience that maybe they wouldn't know, especially being across the pond? Maybe there's something different over there.
Or even something you really like that people do that you could tell.
Like she really loves being tipped $100 bills.
Okay,
Or
so I
pounds?
will tell you once I get a chance to talk.
I know, right? I know. Lots to talk about. That Red Bull.
So I've got two things that I hate. I absolutely hate. One is do not touch the hair. That is one of my biggest hates, is do not touch the hair.
Why?
Because, like, both of us are wig stylists. We know how hard it is to get the wig looking good. And when they go, oh, look at the feeling.
Do you touch your mama's hair out in public? Do you touch other people's hair out in public? Don't touch our hair. Thank you.
Exactly. The other pet hate I absolutely have, take the microphone down. He's ready to talk again.
I am.
He doesn't stop. Is when they get their phone to do a selfie and they've got Snapchat, and they have the doggy filter. Like, we have spent so much time getting ready, and then you make us look like a dog.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
But I have a question about that. So I was going to say, how long did it take you to do this wig? So how long?
Oh, that was a question.
Yeah, it was a real question. Because people don't understand how long it takes to make these wigs.
Is this 3 or 2?
This is 2 wigs.
This is 2.
Because
Yeah,
Roxy,
we're
you told me
adding,
you had 2 wigs the other day that you put together as one.
Yeah.
Here, I got you. Hold on.
It's fine. It's jewelry. It's fine.
It almost became part of the wig.
So pliable.
So how many wigs and how long did it take?
It's 2 wigs. It took me probably about an hour and a half, I would have thought. To be quite honest, when you're doing wigs, it's not a real person, obviously. So you can kind of like stop and start. So you'd like start it, go and have a poo, come back, start it, have beans on toast, come back. You can do bits and
Wait,
pieces.
have what?
A poo.
Poo.
No, what'd you say with toast?
Beans on toast.
What the fuck?
Beans on toast.
Like ranch style?
That's a great segment.
Don't get me started
like
with the food.
like beans, like beans.
baked.
No one goes to a
On
British
toast?
restaurant. Okay, let's just say that. So this is probably something unique that they eat that is not in a restaurant that we know
Like
about.
toast is bread, correct?
Toast
It's
is bread, and then you've
toasted?
got baked beans in
Baked
tomato
beans?
sauce. He's talking again, isn't he? What was the one rule that he said? Don't talk over each other. Don't talk. Do you remember that rule? You said that rule.
I never said shit.
I can't.
Baked beans?
Oh, at
On
least you
toast.
heard it.
No, hold on. So,
I
so
couldn't get
Cheyenne,
to that
so
wig.
baked beans here in the South is only used really for like tailgating or like for like with a
What's
burger.
tailgating?
Tailgating is like the sports and the football and drama, and you go like cook out and make burgers and
Right
hot
before a
dogs.
big
This is
football game.
real.
Yeah.
You Googled it?
See?
You can put tomato and egg on it.
Oh my
Right?
God.
Yeah, well, we don't put egg on it.
Why do they make it look pretty? That's bullshit. It looks like
So we do
cat
that.
vomit.
And the other thing
the English
is
breakfast actually is really nice. I really like the English breakfast.
what the full English.
Yeah, the full English.
Sausages, bacon, black pudding.
Black pudding. Yeah, I
Hold
actually
on.
like that.
Full English? We're both scared. What?
Black
what is
pudding.
Black pudding is like
Like
pig's-
chocolate?
No,
Hey.
it's pig's blood.
Yeah, it's
Black
actually, it sounds
pudding.
It's like
disgusting, but when you
haggis.
mix it with it, it's like
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like offal and stuff, and it's in like a formation, like a big thick sausage, and you cut it into
Uh-huh,
slices.
yeah.
So we have that,
Gordon
and then we
Ramsay
have
does.
beans with it, and then we have egg.
and tomato.
Yeah, tomato.
When you said black pudding, I just looked at her and I got excited.
No, my lips are pink, bitch. Hello.
Isn't there someone here in Austin named bitch pudding or something like that? Or
There is something pudding here.
there
don't
is something
know.
here.
There
It's that's another topic.
I'm not sure.
There, yeah.
Okay, so baked beans. I'm verklempt.
Do you know what? next time I'm in Texas, I'm going to bring beans over, and I am going to serve everyone here
Please be on the show.
beans
and please,
on toast.
Please,
We're going to do it for this
I
show
would,
next
we'll, have
time
Okay.
I'm over.
we'll have a
I'm
little
down.
toaster area here. You can just heat up your beans
Yep.
and your toast, and I will eat it.
Oh, that little
Yeah.
kitchenette thingy.
Yes.
What do you call it?
Should we get a tent as well?
Oh my God! What is that thing called though? You know, you bake cookies in it.
We'll call
The
it
little
dining.
thingy.
Easy bake oven.
Easy bake oven.
Boom.
We'll call it dining with Cheyenne.
Yes.
And do you like how I said it? Cheyenne.
Yeah.
It's very
And the
subtle
other
here.
thing is biscuits and gravy.
Oh yeah, that's a Southern thing. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's weird. Right. So
What?
No, see,
And you're gonna throw a bean on
Okay,
a
hold on,
toast?
stop. Wait, if you're gonna do this like beans and toast thing, I need you to respect the biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
biscuits back in England are your
Like-
cookies.
Oh yeah, that's another term.
okay.
It's different.
That sounds
Yeah,
gross. Yeah, you're
biscuits are
right.
sweet to them.
Yeah,
They're not
that
savory.
makes
They're
sense.
So
sweet.
that would be like you
Oh.
having cookies with your gravy.
That sounds gross.
Okay, I see
so
what
when
you're
I
saying.
ordered it, that was revolting.
It's kind of like chips.
Yeah,
Chips.
she's like that was revolting.
Okay, so I have a really big
Come
question.
on, bag of fries.
So what? So, right, hey, bag of spuds. So what would a biscuit be then in your?
It's a cookie.
It's a cookie.
No,
Like a
but,
sugar-
but our biscuit.
Okay, so
our
that
biscuit.
would be like kind of like a dumpling, like you have on stew.
Like dumplings?
Yeah.
But we drop those
They don't
in,
have
like,
biscuits like we have
no,
biscuits
that's a
here.
They don't
Chinese
make
dumpling.
biscuits?
Oh.
You don't
Completely
make
different.
You don't make biscuits. Ever?
Well, we do. They're kind of like
They
a
call
cross
them
between a
dumplings.
dumpling and a cobbler. It's like what you would have on the top of a stew. But you
Or
wouldn't
on
have
the
it,
top
you
of
wouldn't
the
have it
pie.
with gravy.
Yeah.
That's just weird. And your
Okay.
gravy's weird. Your gravy's white. Our gravy's brown.
No, we have brown gravy in the South. What are you talking
brown
about?
I have
gravy.
never seen it.
I will make you brown gravy.
She will make you
That's
some.
another
That's
thing
another
for our
easy bake
cooking.
oven.
I'll make you some. I
Stay
make.
tuned.
And we'll take
wow.
you for the sponsorship too,
Wow.
Easy Bake.
This is such a good show. If these
Okay.
microphones work, that'd be great. Anyways, so
You know
wow.
what's funny is we flip these microphones all the way around, and I want everybody to notice I ended up with the broken one, but it's working just fine for
Maybe
me
it just needs to be
because
on
I have
that
no
side.
fillings. No
There we go.
fillings.
I do have feelings. Is that what the fuck it is?
Yeah.
You guys, you're onto something. Do you have
Is that really what it is?
Do you
Yeah.
have feelings?
Yes.
I do
Could be.
too.
Fillings cut the circuit out.
Bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Is
No-
that what it is?
yeah, no
we need to
fillings.
get a-
You don't
Oh
know
my
that.
god!
I didn't know
Oh my god!
that.
There's a dollar.
Uh-oh, we got
my
some.
God.
Watch the chords. Get
Oh
it,
my God.
Bitch would do
Roxy.
anything for money.
I love dead presidents on paper, darling.
Watch the dollar. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you,
Well,
darling.
then I guess that maybe needs to be your microphone then, or whatever then, because you're the only one with good,
Absolutely
good
not.
teeth apparently.
You now have Mike too. Thank you for the dead Washington,
Okay.
darling.
Okay, so we got back to it. Back on subject.
I'm just
no
saying the
touching
math
the hair.
is 1 and
no
4,
touching the
so we're
hair.
all supposed to get a quarter?
No dog faces on Snapchat.
No filters.
Yes, we'll share.
You can
I
put on
Venmo
like
you.
can put on like the nice filter, but that's
Yeah.
it. Don't be no big. No.
Roxy, what's Bari do for you? What about during your shows? Because I work during your shows, and so I see them. And
I don't like when there's not lighting or sound that works. Honestly, that is something it's a pet peeve. But
Honey,
you know,
we're-
I am
can
so
we cheers to that?
professional.
Can we cheers?
I am so professional though that I will literally drop mic and turn on my own light and still do the show.
You'll also rip down some curtains.
I heard about
I was just wrong about it. Well, they're not curtains. They're fabric that I donated to the bar, actually. And
Roxy, I love you so much.
We
You
all
know
have
that
our
you-
moments.
'cause I
Did
had-
anyone film this?
I was hoping to God someone did. I've never in my life seen something. Well, I only saw sections of it through the mirror, and then when Raymond came with all the, so preface this, it was during Pride. This whole back section was full of these long colored
rainbow fabric
Well, the sound
with backlighting behind it. Thank you. You're welcome.
It was beautiful. The sound went off during one of her shows. She flew around. It was like
And the lighting went off. Everything went wrong.
But it looked kind of like I was watching Wicked because you flew through and your outfit was flying behind you. And I swear it got colder in the room. And then she comes back through again. And I'm like, what's happening? And you go, and I go, oh, it's that microphone again. And it was happening, so I get it. I know that it happened. She's
I had a moment. It's not
So
supposed
she
to
goes to the back and starts ripping them off the wall. And I've never in my life seen anyone go crazy like that.
No, but what
And
I said
loved it.
was the staff is fucking like tripping and slipping.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, did anybody record it?
Nobody.
Is there a nobody has
Everybody
it.
was
Nobody.
so scared of you, they just didn't know what to do.
And I wish I was here. I'd have been
They
like, bitch, do it again.
They just took the fabric and
Well-
ran in the back with it.
That sounds like a scene from White Chicks.
Roxy, I swear to God.
You can see the red fabric.
See, look, that's the last of it. At the end of the show, I'm going to get the camera and I'm going to zoom in
on the rip.
on that little piece of red fabric. That was probably the best thing that's ever happened since you've been here. I mean, I about lost my shit.
Well, I got in big trouble for it. So that
I know
was
you
not
did.
something
I know you did, but it was fabulous, and I couldn't have done it better. Because I wanted to drop a house on someone when our DJ messed with the sound the last time and we didn't do our show. I literally said I will drop a house on that motherfucker if he doesn't get this shit right.
Well, that's a perfect segue for me to go into something that's saying that I do love working here at Old Cane Herring. The great thing about this bar is that we have some of the most high-tech equipment that no one knows how to use. Except for the people who installed it, which is fine. But it literally is like walking into a spaceship back there.
It's like,
It's so cool. It really is cool. It's just that there's a lot of great things here, but you know what? We are in growing pains here.
Yeah,
we have a lot of high-tech shit that we're all going to learn how to use eventually.
And let's preface it. We do have a good job, but we do have a very hard job, which is doing things for the public. And when things go wrong, sometimes you lose your fucking shit.
You too. And like I said earlier, I have a very low tolerance for bullshit. And I'm learning how to tolerate it here. I really am. It's not easy bringing someone from, say, New York City and putting them in a place like this where everything to me is brand new because this is not what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And it's fine. It's just taking a lot getting used to. And every day there's surprises.
It's slower, and they don't have things fixed like that.
Yeah, and I'm not used to that.
Yeah,
but I'm getting used to it.
We're the same. We're cut from the same cloth or the same weave.
Don't talk about fabric; she'll pull you to shreds.
I really like this shirt.
Sponsored by Mood.
But I'm going to say that if anyone out there has any video of that, please send it to us.
Please send it.
Please send it.
I will
Roxy,
give you credit.
You are my everything. You were my spirit animal when you did that.
We do feed off each other very much. When there's issues, we just go, where's Texas? Where's Roxy?
I know,
Girl, come here. Blah, blah, blah.
I need a vent.
Okay, now we're there. Now we're good. Now we're good. Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah. That is probably one of the best things ever. So okay, so don't fuck up our sound equipment. Don't fuck up our lighting.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's just pay respect for the person there because there's a lot of hard work that goes into doing what we do. So whenever I create, by the way, my brain is not shut off. Whenever I create for more than just that one time that you see. Mm-hmm. So my shows always have a starting point and a futuristic non-ending point. So there's always work and more layers to be added to my shows and to the audience as well. So if something goes wrong, like for lighting or for sound, pull out your phones in the audience and put your flash on.
Yeah.
Just help out the queen, help out things going on. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you know that you're walking into a bar that has a show, tell everyone to go pay respect to that show for that time being. Don't turn your back around and go somewhere else in the bar.
I see that a lot.
At least go pay respect for that entertainer there because that entertainer worked hard to be there for you.
You're very good about that because I see people even on Sunday when there was a group of people up here talking and they turned their back to you and you were obviously the people that were here were all enjoying the show and I was actually videoing it. I got video and so I'll send it to you.
Thank you.
But I do see people doing that. So don't do that, guys. If you're out at a show, please show respect because again, this takes a lot of work. I mean, they're very busy. A lot of you guys are making your own wigs, your own outfits, your nails, your hair. You spend so many hours getting ready.
And you know what? The drag queens are the first ones to throw that brick that got you the privilege and the right to be in a gay bar.
Amen.
So pay respect to that queen before you go outside and hang out and be laka 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 so and so and so and so. Yeah. Know where this place came from. We threw that stone for safety. Not for you to be able to come in here and do drugs and drink and go crazy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I agree. Right. I think that's a great thing to say. So again, if you're in an area where you're going to see a show, and just again, guys, be respectful. Go in. And please tip them because again, guys.
Hashtag local queens.
Yes. And also,
we're not on TV yet, so.
And I'll say this too. We are in new ages now where you can Venmo, and you can also send money via Venmo. So if you don't have any cash on you, that's not going to cut it anymore, people, because we accept Venmo.
Yep. I had that on my screen this past Sunday. At my show.
It's on the screen. It runs around.
At missroxybrooks. Put the little dollar sign in front of it for the Cash App. You're welcome.
There you go. So you take Cash App and Venmo and then cash. So there you go. So those are some things to kind of look forward to. Yeah. We may go over a little over, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We had technical issues, so it's fine.
I did kind of want to touch on something. Do you mind?
Yeah, go for it.
So I just got back from Bermuda. I was there for their first ever Pride. And
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was
Amazing.
invited. I did. I was invited by some of the officials that work for the government, and it was an honor. You know, it was like their first Pride, and that country's been oppressed, and they actually had the, I think you guys call it the buggery law. We call it sodomy, like anal sex. That was still existing in that country. And a lot of the natives fled the country for safety and to be who they want to be. And seeing the people who came back to their home country to celebrate their pride. I mean, I was crying all week, and I was crying yesterday in my show as well, trying not to talk about it, but like seeing their eyes when they're like stepping foot like in a place that has pride events in their country was just beautiful, because, you know, a lot of times we take for granted like the liberty and the freedom that we have, and to see them actually, you know, achieve it and get it in their own country was just beautiful. It was so stunning.
I loved your story when you were saying that how you saw that yesterday on the show, and it really kind of brought a lot of attention to the fact that you were at something that, again, this is 2019, guys, and pride should be everywhere. Everyone should be proud, but it's not, and it is something to talk about. And I found that really, it was really touching. So thank you for doing that.
Well, I'm happy to share. I'm happy to share that. And you know, I also got invited to perform at Jamaica Pride and the Pride for Trinidad and Tobago. And the gag is, my father is one of the direct protesters against Pride in Jamaica, and we have the same name.
So your father's doing what now?
He's one of the
the
direct
protesters.
protesters. Yeah.
Oh, so he's protesting against it.
Yeah. And they have the same name.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we haven't
So
spoken in 12 years.
are you gonna run into?
Well,
your
he has a
father?
ministry there. I hope we do. Get off the airplane. Hey, Dad, what's up?
Oh my God.
How you
Wow.
doing?
Well, will you be dressed like that? 'Cause
Yeah.
He may not recognize you.
Oh, he's seen me on Facebook up
He
there.
knows.
Well, I've heard the rumors, so you know.
Okay. Do you look like your mom like this, or?
I actually, unfortunately, look like my father. In drag, though, I look like my mother because I changed my face.
Because I say in
I
drag,
don't know, it's weird.
I kind of look like my mom in drag a little bit.
I actually look like, well, it's funny. So if my hair's lighter, I look more like my drag mother, which is kind of, yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay, speaking of drag, let's talk about drag names.
Oh my God, yes.
Where they came from, how'd you get them?
I love
everything.
it.
Yes, she's sitting up ready to go.
Everybody knows that a good drag name goes a long ways. And again, we talked about Bag of Chips and what was it?
Something Wong.
Something Wong. I fucking love that, by the way. Where did you get your drag name? Did someone give it to you, or where did that come from?
Okay, so my surname is my nan's maiden name.
Okay.
Surname means last name.
Yeah. So, sorry. Yeah. Do you not call it surname?
Last
Only
name.
on the passport and the legal
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, okay,
Some people know, some people don't.
Yeah.
We're just
so
translating.
it was my nan's pre-married name.
None is grandmother.
I don't get on with my brother. Like, we just clash. We always have done. I was upstairs and I was coming down, and he was in the kitchen telling my mom that his wife was pregnant, and they've found out that it's a girl and they're going to call it Cheyenne.
Oh.
So I just thought I'd get in there first. She's called Jade now.
Oh my God, you're so sassy. I fucking love that. So you stole the name.
Yeah.
You stole your niece's name.
And they
Fabulous,
didn't even
isn't it?
give it.
I know.
I mean, I would have thought that would
I
have
would
been.
have still left the name.
I would have
Cheyenne's a
been
cool
like, oh
last
my God,
name.
yeah, there's 2 Cheyennes in the family now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love that. And it's not O'Hare.
It's really not. It's not.
That's going to become like your new American
I know.
drag name. Cheyenne O'Hare.
In America, she's Cheyenne O'Hare. I don't know why.
Like you spell it O'Shea, but it's pronounced O'Hare.
It's because of this, and I'm not touching. I'm just slowly caressing this beautiful wig. That, by the way, if you want to buy one, if you want to buy a wig, you can contact
The Wig Mistress.
Oh.
There you go. The
Wig mistress.
She's actually staying with me from Thursday on because Sable's going to be in Hawaii.
Bitch, I'm gonna bring 20 of my wigs over. I want you to make 4 good wigs.
You see Texas at the bar, just full wigged up.
I'm gonna wear wigs, just no outfit, nothing else, just a wig, and just be happy as fuck, y'all.
stark
Watch out.
naked.
I'm
Some
gonna,
leather.
I'm gonna binge watch Netflix outfits with just the wig. So, so again, no. So seriously though, if someone does want to get a wig from you, styled.
It's wigmistress.com.
Okay,
Yep,
perfect.
yep.
Because we always love to plug, because again, we all have jobs that we also do otherwise. So we always want to plug that and make sure that you're getting something out of that. So if you want a wig, guys.
Yeah, so I do wigs, and then I call eyelashes eye wigs.
Okay.
Because that's what they are, right?
And I'm going to tell you,
lashes.
this wig,
I'm actually wearing some eye wigs right now.
this is, I know, I've been staring at them all show, and I'm like, mother.
Aren't they beautiful? I love these.
I'm obsessed.
I'm gonna get some
so
more.
I can't wait, and I'm actually probably gonna buy some for you because I do a lot of makeup for shows. So anyway, so I'll be one of her first.
I need to buy some lashes for this wedding
One of her
coming
first
up.
people to buy in
business.
America. So all right, so
See, it's
Ooh,
not
there we
it's
go.
the person, not the
Well-
mic.
oh ho.
Go ahead.
Okay,
So Roxy, where'd you get your name?
I got my name. So I'm a Broadway baby, and when I started doing drag, it was an accident actually, because I was gonna, back up dance with the drag queens at the gay bar when I was in college. And it was only one gay bar in Gainesville, Florida, the University Club, and I was dancing, and then I kind of like fell into doing drag, and I always connect and relate with Broadway. So the character Roxy Hart from Chicago.
I love.
Her exact character is kind of like just who I am as a person anyway. So it was an easy little segue, but I didn't like the IE, so I was like, I'm gonna do Y.
Okay.
Little did I know that Roxy Andrews was just like 2 hours south. But she puts the 3 X's in there because she's plus size and I don't, so it's just Roxy. And then Brooks comes from my drag mother's last name, India Brooks, and so that's just, I'm old school, so drag family, drag names, which is a great segue too to say that I am expanding my drag house here in Austin, and for our Thursday show, Walk This Way, which is bringing back the whole ballroom culture.
Oh yeah, I saw
know,
that.
that's amazing.
That's gonna be fun.
I know,
What is
we
that
We
gonna
just
be?
released it today, actually.
I'm gonna miss it.
We
I
are-
go home that day.
I
We are
know.
so excited about that. But I'm going to ask some questions real fast because I think that some of our viewers may not understand what drag family, what drag mother means, and so I want them to understand from the mouth of a drag
Absolutely.
mom and a drag daughter.
Yeah, well, absolutely. So I am now the house mother of Old Ken Harry's, and my drag mother is the house mother of the International House of Brooks.
But what is a mother? What is
and
that?
A
what is
mother basically is a caretaker, someone that gives advice, someone who kind of nurtures you, just like a real mother does. It's the exact same mirror image, however, it's just in the drag world. So my family kind of like, got rid of me kind of thing because I'm homosexual. And I found true family from my drag family.
Got
so
it.
basically, we're just putting drag or house in front of it.
Cool.
But it's basically the same thing, the same mirror image.
Does everybody have a drag mother?
Not everyone
Not
does.
everyone.
No.
You don't. Oh, I'll be your brother. I'll be your drag brother. I'll wear one of your wigs, and we'll sit next to each other and eat chips.
He
and
just
bake-
wants a free wig, like-
chips and, was it chips and beans?
She wants
or
a wig and she wants
toast
someone
and
to have
beans?
chips.
What the hell are we eating?
Beans on toast.
Beans on. And I love how she said it, like Adele. Beans on toast.
Avocado toast.
I love it.
What's your drag name, Texas?
My drag name is Cherry Finger because I'm always a redhead.
I thought Texas was her drag name when I first moved here, honestly. I
Everybody
really did.
does.
I really did. I
They
was
really
like,
do.
And I always get her in well, I still do sometimes. I call you Vegas, and I call her Texas. I don't know why.
And you know what's really funny? Vegas and I used to work together at a salon, and so people would call me, "Hey,
Really?
Vegas," and I'd be like,
I think it's
I'm
also because
Texas.
she's now Miss Texas. She does the at large, and
Yeah.
then like I just see you Texas, and I see Vegas, and I'm like, I
know.
always picture you in drag
Yeah.
anyway. So
And when you see Vegas,
Thank you.
Van Cartier perform,
Yeah.
that bitch
Oh,
can perform.
she's
Like
fucking
she just
amazing.
takes hands down, just
Love it,
amazing.
love it. She's
yeah.
an amazing woman, and hopefully on the show soon.
Yes.
But yeah, I know I'm not a pretty drag woman though. I'll have to show you my photos here in a minute, and you'll die laughing.
You're ugly.
I'll put them up there. I'll send them so we can get them on there. It's not cute, honey. I am not a pretty woman. My mom is gorgeous. When I said I look like her earlier, but I look like if my mom was really pretty and someone slammed her face up against a wall.
Turned her into a linebacker.
That's what I
next
look like.
time I'm on the show, I think you should paint my face.
I'll paint yours and you paint mine.
All right, bitch. All
I'm
right, you got
totally
it.
down for
I'm
that because I'll
down.
paint yours like a fishy bitch, and I want you. Well, you're fishy right now, but I mean, you know.
I'm wearing
you
a
know what
mask today, darling.
but I want you to make me a drag queen.
Ooh, I'll paint you up.
I'll do it. Do y'all want to see that? Would anyone want to see me in
Yeah,
drag?
you want to see her in drag? Absolutely.
Yes,
What
okay.
do
You're
it?
more interested in me cooking beans on toast, aren't you? Come on, let's be
Absolutely.
honest.
In
I
an
think-
easy bake oven.
I think what
right
Yeah, I
here.
got you, bitch.
I think
I
everybody.
picture fires and smoke. And
I think
things.
everyone in America's like, what the fuck is this bitch?
Beans
I'm gonna
on
get the
toast.
whole of America. I'm gonna start my own
There's gonna be
train.
someone in Kentucky that's gonna try that shit, and they're gonna be
Yeah.
like, this is delicious.
Do you not have beans?
Yeah, we have Bush's baked beans.
Yeah.
We
have
have
them in a can.
charo
Yeah,
beans.
yeah, we have them in a can.
Yeah. See?
Get those beautiful
So
baked
you don't have to bring them
beans.
over here. I think we already have them. Can you imagine? I brought these all the way from the UK. Girl, they're at the
I was
HEB.
like, aren't they on the supermarket?
They're at the grocery store.
All right, guys. Well, we have one more segment. We're
No,
going to
we
make it
have
really
to
quick.
do my drag name. Texas, you keep
Oh my
fucking
God, I'm
leaving
so
me out.
I do. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. It's all this hair. I can't see you anymore.
No, you can see me, bitch.
What is your drag name, Gina?
Thank
What
you
is-
so much,
I'm
Roxy.
such a bad
Tell me,
host.
I'm so
Gina.
glad you asked
I'm
me.
so bad.
So it's Dick Kusha Galore McCline Fontaine.
Oh, she has to have the whole black name, bitch. She has
All
to
of it.
Boom, boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
And it's all
I live.
Hispanic and
Now,
Puerto
wait,
Rican
Tell me
women.
again.
Dick Kusha Galore.
Dick
So
Kusha
Dick
galore.
Kush and a lot of it.
Kusha.
And then McCline.
You're kind of turning me on right now, Gina.
Yeah,
I'm getting
Jenny
really turned on.
McCall that passed, that was
I
a
love
drag mom here.
Okay.
And Kelly Klein, who was a drag mom here.
They're the ones who started the Diva Show.
Yes, and they also did the Pink Santa toy drive and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then Cynthia Lee Fontaine, this is her home bar.
Yep.
And she is one of my Puerto Rican friends. And so, like, when we were all coming up with our names for Turnabout, it became McCline Fontaine. So
She's the cuckoo. Mm-hmm. If you haven't
I
seen
So
love
her.
her.
you haven't really thought about like, you know, when you go like, oh yeah, find me on Instagram. Like I can't even remember what she just said.
Oh no, you're not finding me on Instagram under that name.
I've
It should
tried
just
to
be
say her name so many times on
initials.
Instagram and I
So
can't.
what's the initials?
Dick Kusha-
DK,
Galore,
DKG,
McCline, Fontaine.
MKF.
Yeah, no, I'm a
At
hot
that.
mess when I perform, so no, you don't need to
No.
find me.
Yeah.
And
no.
don't send videos. Thank you.
Send dick pictures to my Instagram
Dick
at
pictures?
Miss Roxy Brooks, please.
Okay. DM.
Or send the rip, like the, all that too.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's
okay. Now you can go.
Now I can
Proceed,
go. I'm
bitch.
so sorry. Okay. One more segment. And we're just gonna do these two, not us, because they already know stories about us.
washed out.
I want to hear about one of the craziest things that's happened during a show
It's your mouth.
that you performed, and if there was a crazy situation with a fan, or I say fans, or maybe a guest at the residence or whatever. What is one of the craziest things you can think of, Cheyenne, that has happened to you, or that you've done?
Oh, mine's really crap. So
Why?
the only
Why is it
thing I've
crap?
done is because I get drunk a lot during shows.
That's perfect.
I do get
I
drunk
love
an
it.
awful lot. I kind of like it was on a stage in London, and I couldn't see the front of the stage, so I went to do this massive like finale bit where I stepped forward and da-da, that bit, but there was no edge,
Oh no.
so I fell over and broke my finger.
No,
Yeah,
you
they-
fell.
They bent.
No one caught you. They were just like let you fall.
Well, like they couldn't really do much. They thought it was a part of the show.
So she comes back with fingers bent this way.
Yeah.
And so they're like, oh, she's always like that. No,
I finished the song. You've got to, right? So I finished
The
it. But
show
like,
must go on.
It was this hand and it
Wow.
was these two fingers. They were completely like bent back, and yeah.
You fucking rock star.
That's
You
the only thing I
actually
can think
just
of.
kept going.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
a great story.
That's a
Obviously,
commonality.
I didn't feel it. I was drunk. Like,
So in the morning, did you wake up and go, motherfucker, or were they still pointing backwards? Did you at one point bend them back? Or?
like my act that because I run like a cabaret show with burlesque dancers and stuff, and I had this act with me, Smashling Monroe. And she staples stuff to her skin, and she gets broken glass on the floor, and she rolls around on that. And
Oh,
she was
gee.
staying over with me that night. So I woke up beside her, and I was like, "Honey, like you're still covered in blood." And she was like, "Have you seen your hat?" And it was like, "Ooh."
very death becomes her. Like the head
It
was
was,
spun around.
yeah, exactly.
There's a hole in my
I
stomach.
was like, bitch, I can't move my fingers. They were like proper bent back. It was.
Well,
it
they
was
worked well
interesting.
now. You did a good job.
Yeah, they're fine. I'm really good with my fingers.
Oh, she. Anyways.
Oh, she's staying with me Thursday. Oh, God.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes. But that's similar to bartenders because the show must go on. Like
There you go.
Our fingers will be fucking bleeding and
Yep.
nobody cares. They just want their fucking vodka soda
Yep.
and their shot of Jaeger and you just
With
have
a
to
little
keep going.
blood in it. They're
right.
fine.
151 in
Anyways,
your eye, all
I'm
that
inside
shit.
you now. No, we don't do that. It's never happened. Anyways.
What a kai, darling.
Roxy,
Yes.
Roxy, how about you? Tell me one of the crazy things that ever happened to you, especially with your traveling. And again, you're all over too, so just give us one of the best stories you remember.
Well, time management is something that's very difficult for me to comprehend.
We're already
I'm not
late.
gonna lie.
We're already late for the show.
Yeah. So I just, it takes a lot of things, moving parts, and I hate traveling in drag. I really hate it. I can't stand it. It's just everything is just whatever. And I have very large testicles, so sitting down when you're in drag, it's just not fun or happy. It's just
The
not,
extra large duct tape,
Yeah. Well,
heavy duty.
I buy this tape that's exclusive from Elliot's in Dallas from the hardware store. So I buy it in Groves when I go there. Yeah, girl, it's fantastic.
Groves.
All the transsexuals, it's like their secret. But anyhow, so we'll talk about that later. Message me if you want details.
Yeah.
No, so but besides tearing down fabric, I was on the main. I was performing for Amsterdam Gay Pride one year, and I was on the. I was on one of the main stages, and I was doing this big. What?
Sorry. This is hideous. Ripping. Besides that being the best thing ever in America, oh my God. Okay. Where were you again?
Sometimes Sometimes when you try and communicate things, it's not happening. So you just have to do it physically. So you just have to do it. That's what I want. Oh no.
I'm snorting. I'm laughing so hard.
I'm so sorry. All right. So I was in Amsterdam performing at one of the main stages, and I went to do this running split that I'm known for, where I split
And you
then
slide.
You are
I
so
slide
good.
and then I land in a split. And I went to do it at the main stage in Amsterdam, and I didn't know how slippery that the Marley was. Marley is a dance floor surface, if you don't know what that was. Anyhow, so I went to go slide and do a split, and I literally ran into the speaker in front of 8,000 people.
Did the heel
Is there
go
video?
in to the speaker? Did it like?
You know how the speaker has like the little mesh stuff, and I was
Yeah.
like, boom! I was like, I'm stuck in the speaker.
Oh,
And
no.
in front of 8,000 people, well, everyone's rolling, and all crazy. I was like, oh my God, there's smoke and
They loved
lights and
it.
full production
They loved
around me.
it.
So I'm like blowing my ankle out, and then I get to but before that happened, I was wearing this big rainbow coat. I totally forgot about this.
Was it on the
This
mirrors
big,
back
it,
here?
it was the same fabric. It was the same fabric, but not this. I mean, it was the same. Anyhow, so I was wearing this big coat, and I do this whole thing where I spin, and it's all Velcro, and I take the coat off, right? Well, I wasn't prepared for all the production happening on the stage. There's smoke and fog, and there's lighting and all this kind of shit. And I'm spinning, and I get caught in the coat, and I completely smack to the floor. I just trip and I fall down. Well, on the video, which I posted earlier during Pride here, on the video it looks like I'm doing this big reveal. Like under the smoke, so you can't tell. But what happened was I was spinning around. I got stuck. I fell, and I popped up in a new costume. It looked like I was doing a reveal.
So it was like a death drop / roll thing that you
And
did.
I went kaboom, and then I looked
And
to the
they-
left. Yeah.
they
And
all
I
thought
was
it
like,
was
oh, new costume. And
part
then
of the show?
Yeah, it was just what happened.
That's amazing. Well,
the adrenaline from performing for 8,000 people, I guess, just does that to you.
I live for that because I think that we all do stupid, crazy shit, and I think it's amazing that you guys just kept doing this show with your broken fingers and ripping things down, and oh Lord have mercy. And
We are the new Death Becomes Her.
Which
It's
one's
like,
Goldie?
I can see right through you.
Who is Goldie and who is Meryl? Oh my God, I live. Well, guys, again, thank you so much. We are running it behind, and we know that we have the Guild here in a minute doing some stuff here. We have our game night here on Monday nights. Please come see Roxy Brooks every Sunday and on Friday with me here at Old Can Harry's at 211 West 4th Street here on 4th Street in Austin, Texas.
Yeah, please look up our media.
Cheyenne, where can they see you in the UK?
In the UK, I'm all over the place. The best thing to do is grab me on Facebook or Instagram, and I always put my dates up there and where I am.
And we'll have social here as well for your Instagram.
Yeah,
so
fabulous.
they'll find you.
Look
And-
right there for the socials.
Yep, they'll be here. And thank you guys so much for watching the show. Guys, this has been so much fun. Again,
Yes.
our international guest. Wow.
Yeah.
And from UK
Besides
Drag
my
Race.
vagina, this is the first actual person that's international here, darling.
And I just want to say, guys, again, thank you guys for watching and supporting the show. We're so excited about doing this. Even if we have technical difficulties and things happen, we still rock on through it. And we're happy to be here at Old Can Harry's. So we love you guys. And
Follow us
Maybe a long
or
time.
follow us
subscribe
on our new
YouTube.
our new Instagram as well.
Yep.
Again, we have 8 episodes up right now on YouTube. 8 episodes. Check us out.
Yeah, they're fantastic. And Big Mouth,
Which one?
so terrible with names. The production company
Oh, Rooster Teeth.
Rooster Teeth. There we
yeah.
go. They're about to release that segment that we filmed here, right?
Yes, there'll be a short. Actually, there'll be an actual whole story of Roxy coming out pretty soon on Rooster Teeth. So we'll have information. When I get that information, I'll put that out for you guys too as well. Because guys, we filmed her in a day of the life of Roxy Brooks.
I just flew in from a gig too, girl.
It was
like
amazing.
woo.
It was a lot of work getting all the queens together for that. So guys, again, it's a lot of work doing what she does and doing what you do. So again, take responsibility. Go tip them. It's a job. This is a job. It's not just for fun.
And we do it for you.
It is beautiful to look at, but let me tell you, also expensive. It's
It
expensive.
isn't a hobby, honey.
Yes, so
ain't no
care of
hobby.
these ladies and tip. So
And
again,
always
guys,
tip your bartenders.
tip your bartenders. Tip.
And can I set all of you that are watching this a little challenge? I want you to Google beans on toast. You're to make it, and then I want you to comment below this video and let me know what you think about beans on toast.
Americans are gonna go to the HEB and get some white bread and some bush baked beans and toast it barely and pour it on there. And they're gonna be like, "This is just, I don't know."
I'm gonna.
Oh, not barely. I
And
like mine well
biscuits
done.
and
I like
gravy.
my toast black.
I do. Oh, you do.
Ooh, yeah, you do.
She likes it black.
So, and biscuits and gravy. So, beans and toast versus American biscuits and gravy.
Okay, try.
Okay, that because they're nothing like. They're nothing.
Because ours would beat you.
Your beans are actually more sweet.
Ew.
They're a little more sweet.
No.
than
try
ours
it.
are. Yeah, no,
No.
they are though.
I mean, in the
our
South,
beans
we do
our beans are
sweet.
really savory. They're not really sweet.
No, in the South we do like brown sugar in our beans and
No.
shit with bacon.
I'm
and
scared of all of this,
onions.
guys. If do that
Anybody?
again, do that on your own accord if you decide. But if you do, let us know how it turns out. Because to me, I'm already nervous. My butthole's doing this right now as we speak. I'm just nervous.
Like it was on Sunday or Friday. What was it when you had that?
All the days.
I had Freebird. That death sauce. It fucked me up, y'all.
The habanero.
It was like I sat on a volcano. It was like I was like, oh my
Girl,
god.
I go to the back. She's like, "Ooh, my asshole,
I was like,
fire
oh
being
my
shot."
God. Okay, we're done.
Habanero.
I had to take a poop here, and I always poop with the W. You know that. I never poop anywhere but the W. And I had to poop here.
Thank you, W, for your sanitation.
Thank you, W. I love your single bathrooms. They're amazing. And your toilet paper, that's beautiful. Anyways, so, guys, again, this is How May We Service You. We love you. Keep
Thank you
watching.
so much.
And
Wow.
thank you
See you
guys so much for being on the show.
How may we
guys, again,
service
happy
you.
birthday. Game night.
Thank you.
Roxy, I'm gonna
Stick around for game night.
I'm gonna stay true to this.
$100 cash
You're gonna
prize.
zoom in on my
Talking.
mug.
I'm gonna zoom in, yes.
Right there. The little red spot.
See the little? That's all that's left. Thank you,
Oh my
Pride
God.
Red Fabric
See that right
donation.
there, guys? Thank you. That's all that's left because of this lovely, lovely lady. Thanks, guys. Love y'all. Ciao.
Love you, bye.